It's okay, I'm good. Let's go! Yeah, we bring the stars out. We bring the women and the cars out. Let's have a toast, a celebration, get a glass out. And we can do this until we pass out. Let it rain, let it pour away. We won't come down until we hit the ground. Yeah, pass out.
Right guys, this is another well, this is a very different game against Seanjgoodin1992 from YouTube. I used my NU team here. He said he had a really good team, and anyway, people would struggle to beat him. So I thought I'll take you on my NU team. So immediately lead with the Relegator, and I put it to sleep. So I know here I'm against someone who's going to be using higher tiers than me anyway. I put it to sleep, get my toxic spikes up. Get another layer of toxic spikes. We had a DC before, but this is all that happened before up to this point. So we just played it again as it would be, you know. So yeah, I'll get Bug Buzz off. That does over half. He gets an Ice Fang off, and that does about does 110. Bearing in mind I've got no EVs in defence at all, that's slightly worrying. He then sends out a Typhlosion, and that gets badly poisoned. My Venomoth's basically dead now. It's done a good job. It's taken out a Relegator, got Toxic Spikes up, and it's done half damage there to Typhlosion thanks to Tinted Lens. And a Flamethrower takes me out. So Typhlosion gets hurt by poison. I then send out my Pelipper. This is my new novelty Pelipper, and he withdraws his Typhlosion and sends out a Palkia. At this point, I was going absolutely nuts. I was thinking, what are you doing bringing an Uber to... I mean, even if it was a standard match and I'm using an NU team, you don't bring a Palkia. So I get my agility up with my Pelipper, and yeah, Ice Beam's going to be basically nothing because it's a Pelipper against a Palkia. And yeah, a Special Ring takes me down. But he's badly poisoned, so I sent out my Special Wall, Meganium. Just thinking I can maybe get a Leech Seed up, then like Synthesis, Toxic Leech Seed, stall it. I get the Leech Seed off, and I take that Special Ring really, really well. After Leech Seed and Leftovers, that does about 100, I think. No, it does even less than that. It does about 80 after the Leech Seed and Leftovers. Which I mean, now I'm pardon me, I'm pretty much sure that it doesn't EV train after looking at this. I mean, the fact that Relegator couldn't do, at least not my Venomoth down to its sash, yeah, isn't a good indication. So yeah, that Meganium takes down a Palkia, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm over it, but a Dialga comes out. So yeah, that's not even going to get hurt by Toxic Spikes because it's part steel. So I get the Leech Seed up, and Meganium survives the first hit like that again. I know I can survive yet another one. So it's pretty obvious here that he doesn't EV train. He uses an Earth Power here, which isn't very effective at all. It knocks me, does about 30-40 damage. I get the Synthesis up, and then after Leech Seed and Leftovers, I'm going to be at full health. So now this is just basically a massive stall. Leech Seed stalling him down. So he uses a Stab Flash Cannon, and it does less than 100. So that tells me that he definitely doesn't EV train. But so at this point I was like, oh, it's a joke battle, okay. Yeah, let's just carry on and see what happens. Is he going to use more Ubers? The only thing is, Dialga and Palkia both have pressure. So my moves are like, Synthesis has 5 PP, Giga Drain has 10. So they now officially have like, Giga Drain has 5 and Synthesis has 3 because of pressure. So I'm beginning to run out of attacking moves now. So yeah, I'm just Giga Draining it down. I was quite prepared to just like Aromatherapy or something, or Leech Seed, just to wear it down because I didn't have a safe switch, and he kept switching moves. So I thought I could even let Meganium go out and bring in my my Scarf Pincer, because there's Brick Break, I think. Yeah. I get a crit there, which really, I mean, that only just saved me a turn. It wasn't going to change anything. Yeah, so eventually that Dialga goes down, so my Meganium has taken down a Palkia and a Dialga. Even though they're not EV trained, that's still quite an achievement, I think. for a support Meganium. So he gets an air slash off there, which doesn't do a lot, even though it's super effective from Pro Battle, which has some nice attack. I get the Leech Seed off on it. My voice is gone. Right, so yeah, he uses I think I do kind of varies between Air Cutter and Air Slash. I get the Synthesis off just so Meganium's at full health after Leech Seed. And I switch out here and I go into my Armaldo. Even though Armaldo is physically defensive, physically bulky, and not specially, I know I can still take that because it's not very effective. So I predict the switch here, and I get my Stealth Rocks up on the switch. He sends a Typhlosion, which you know, I think I can wall up pretty well. He goes for an Eruption here, which is such low HP. I know he's got Flamethrower, so you know, why not use that? It does barely nothing. Rock Slide and take out the Typhlosion. The next poke he sends out is a Bayleaf. This part I was just like, alright, this is ridiculous. You know, there was really no point in this battle at all. But then again, I did direct him onto kind of web pages how to EV train afterwards and things, so you know, maybe he can improve in the future. I don't think I'm going to leave his link in the description because I don't think he uploads, and it'll be a while before he gets his Hebron EV training and things. But yeah, I get 2 Soul Stances up. Yeah, so I'm at +4. The Bayleaf Aromatherapist to get the Toxic off. I'm just going to Rock Slide and that's going to take it down. As usual, people, you know, rate, comment and subscribe at the end. I know this is a very different battle. I found it quite amusing and I had to post it. I was on the Pokeleather chat and Frosty Pixie had a similar experience the other day. I think her video's just up, so go check her out. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll check you guys later. See ya.